This is a 13 weather impact alert.
A look across the area at this hour. Lake effect snow is coming down from the lakeshore inland, and it's expected to continue through the night. Good afternoon. I'm Elena Holland.
And I'm Juliette Dragus. We are under that 13 weather impact alert because of the widespread snow, along with some very cold temperatures on the way.
Let's get right on over to meteorologist Blake Hansen to let us know when we really need to be taking a close look at what's happening here today.
Yeah, right on cue, right about now, guys. That's when we're expecting this lake effect snow to blossom, and it will continue as we head through this evening into the nighttime hours. Here's the live look in Muskegon, and visibility, yeah, it's taken a hit over the last hour or two with the arrival of this lake enhanced snow because we have a cold front on our doorstep, and this cold front is going to allow the blossoming of snow both in the way of coverage and intensity over the next few hours. A better look to the north of I-96. You can see those darker shades of blue, those pockets of moderate to heavy snow all across the board north of 96, and that continues even southward of I-96. We're starting to see some roadways on the dicier side. Here's a look just north of Kalamazoo along US 131. Yeah, near whiteout conditions just to the north of Kalamazoo proper. Visibility taking a hit. That's going to be the biggest impact that you'll notice, at least right now, as visibility only around a mile or two across the area, and the wind will start to pick up as well, enhancing the issues from a visibility standpoint. We're already seeing some wind gusts approach 30 miles per hour, and that will continue to pick up through the night. Temperatures, that's the other story that we can't forget about. We're in the upper 20s to around 30 right now. That will be balmy compared to the end of tonight, because look at the numbers tonight. Temperatures are going to fall into the teens, and when you factor in the wind as we wake up tomorrow morning, you'll feel anywhere between 0 to 10 degrees below 0. So we got a cold night ahead of us. We'll talk more about what we can expect snowfall-wise the rest of tonight through even tomorrow, and another look at that 7-day forecast. I'll have that for you on the weather deck a few minutes from now.
The lakeshore will get the bulk of the snowfall, with at least several inches expected to fall in Muskegon County. This is a live look right now from the Muskegon Luge Adventure Sports Park.
That, of course, is perfect for all the activities the park has to offer. Their tenure side's Laura Baker spoke with them earlier today about their season and joins us from the Weather Chaser with an update on the road conditions. Lauren?
Yeah, that's right, guys. We were able to, and they are excited for the weather coming because it helps out with their winter conditions. I mean, their winter activities. But of course, there are some people who don't enjoy the winter weather coming here, and that includes drivers. I want to give you a look for traveling on I-96 in Muskegon County. You can see on the side of the road a lot of snow starting to pile on. On the road itself, it's not too bad, but definitely on those less traveled areas, there's definitely more snow. The cars out here have been driving pretty moderately, so things are looking okay for now, but we know that the snow is still coming down in this area. And like you mentioned before, I was able to speak to the Muskegon Luge Adventures Park, but also the Muskegon County Airport about how this weather impacts them as well.
Temperatures warmed up briefly in West Michigan. Many are bracing for another cold winter blast on the lakeshore.
We got the call early, 2:30 this morning, and our whole crew came in, all hands on deck.
And that prep came early for Ken Effington in the Muskegon County Airport.
We had that threshold where the temp dips below freezing, and in a span of about 12 minutes while we were brooming our primary runway, the moisture on the runway turned to ice.
He says officials had to use a specific defrosting solution on the runway because regular salt doesn't work.
You can't use rock salt in an airport. Jet engines might ingest that piece of salt and cause a lot of damage. And airplanes aren't really set up to deal with the corrosion effects that salt can bring with it.
He says as long as the temperatures don't lead to more ice, they can handle the snow and cold temps. But at the Muskegon Luge Adventure Sports Park,
there could be several hundred people out enjoying this area.
Tom Jackson says there is no big prep happening because of the lack of consistent cold temperatures.
We need cold temperatures to freeze the ground, and then we can freeze the water we put on our luge and ice rink with fireman hoses, and we want enough snow to groom the trails.
And even though he and others are still waiting for the weather to change, he says he's confident this winter will be better for business compared to last year.
We're excited. We know it's still early December, but we're optimistic for a cold season here and get things going up. We can open, the more snow and cold we get, the more venues we can open up.
And the airport says there was only one delay today, but things went smoothly the rest of the day. Reporting in Muskegon County, I'm Lauren Baker for 13 on your side.
Thank you, Lauren. And we all know driving in the snow can be especially stressful when you're sharing the road with a semi-truck. 13 on your side's Jeremiah Brown spoke with a truck driving school in Granville today to see how truck drivers are taught to handle these tough conditions. He joins us now live from Belknap Overlook in downtown Grand Rapids. Hey, Jeremiah.
Hey there, Elena. Good evening. I'm going to show you right behind me. You can see this. We're slowing down quite a bit on, it was actually worse just a few minutes ago on eastbound 196. We're starting to see a little bit of a slowdown on westbound 196. Just at College Avenue, you can see the visibility just kind of dying out back there. These are some pretty big flakes coming down there, sticking really well on the roads. You can probably tell by my hair, it's sticking pretty well. But earlier today, I visited a truck driving school in Granville, and the biggest thing that they're stressing to their students is to just look ahead, plan ahead, so when something unexpected happens on the road, they can just have enough time to make a good response. At West Michigan CDL in Granville on Wednesday, students were practicing their parking. It's a time of year their president says some students purposely enroll in classes to make sure they get experience driving in snowy conditions.
Basically just a lot of the same things that they do in their car, but now we're, trying to get them to plan even further ahead.
Birdsall says when semi-truck drivers endure difficult road conditions, they are trained to increase their following distance and slow down.
For us, just making sure, you got good tires. I mean, you're gonna, want to have some really good tires. Some companies are gonna want you to have chains to apply to the tires if you need better traction.
Any of these sound familiar? Well, they take the same precautions as all other drivers, but there's still a key difference.
It's going to take a lot longer to stop most of the time.
Which is why Birdsall says it's important to anticipate the unexpected.
People all changing lanes ahead for a reason. Well, obviously there'd be a reason. Maybe there's a hazard, a broke down car, someone stuck in a drift, things of that nature. Just planning ahead.
Creating safe roads is a responsibility for all drivers, as Birdsall urges people to eliminate extra distractions and keep your distance.
To try to give these trucks room, we can't stop them on a dime on dry roads, let alone on conditions that are substandard.
And we're all going to be sharing those roads tonight, and conditions are getting worse out here right now, so be careful everyone, give yourself plenty of time. Right now, live in Grand Rapids, I'm Jeremiah Brown, 13 on your side.
The snow is coming down in Grand Haven. Look, it is blustery there on Lake Michigan. This is what it looks like from our live tower cam at the state park. 13 on your side's Alexis Dumergine joins us now live from Ottawa County with a look at the conditions now.
So the snow has actually stopped here, and as you can see, the US 31, it was going rather quickly, but now it's kind of slow and steady, but it is picking up speed as the weather has changed. But it was coming down not too long ago, less than 30 minutes ago. And while the snow may not be the best to drive in, it is perfect for capturing that one shot. Today I spoke with Lexi Fogel, a professional photographer, who told me she loves it.
In 2015, I picked up my camera for the first time. I started shooting my friends' senior photos, and ever since then, I just haven't been able to put the camera down.
This is Lexi Fogel, a young photographer from the Muskegon County area who had a passion for the camera early on.
It really is a passion of mine. I am really in my element when I have my camera in my hand, and I always love getting creative and learning new things.
Lexi told us that rain or snow doesn't stop her from getting the perfect shot.
Oh, I'm out here when it's below zero, and I'm out here on 90-degree days.
She did give us a few tips and tricks when it comes to shooting in weather conditions such as the snow.
You have to keep track of your ISO, your aperture, f-stop, stuff like that. So when you want to do a long exposure, it's really good to have a tripod. That way it stabilizes it and it's not moving everywhere. Like you said, the weather really depends on a lot of things. If you get snow, you get rain, you get wind, all of it. I definitely recommend bundling up.
There's nothing like getting that one shot. The feeling is indescribable, yet Lexi described it perfectly.
When someone wants a lottery ticket, scratch it off, that's me with my camera going to get the best shots. Like when I get that shot, it just makes me so excited.
If you're interested in starting photography, Lexi has this advice.
A mirrorless camera, those are the more updated ones, and playing around with settings, finding classes online, really get hands-on, because you're never gonna learn unless you actually start taking photos. And that's really what it takes, is just to get experience.
For photographers like Lexi Fogel, the snow is really no challenge. It is truly part of the thrill. Live in Grand Haven, Alexis Dumergine, 13 on your side.
Thank you, Alexis. And you can find the latest weather updates on the 13 on your side app. That includes snowfall totals, live radar, and current conditions. It's free to download in the App Store and on Google Play. You can also get personalized messages from our weather team right to your phone by texting weather to 616-559-1310. And right now on our streaming app 13 Plus, we have a live looping radar of West Michigan, plus traffic cameras, current temperatures, and more. You can find that live stream in the pinned videos at the bottom of the screen. 13 Plus is available to download in the Roku, on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.